My name is Jerry Fuller, and this is my wife Storm, and this is our Y Arc video. We're looking to launch Rise Church in Westminster, Colorado in September of 2019. Our vision for the church is to be a church outside of the traditional church building. With that being said, we don't ever want to be in a traditional church building. We want to find a different kind of venue. The reason for that is because we're in such a large post-church population. There's such a large unchurched population here in Denver and the surrounding area. We want to make a place that's welcoming, or create an environment that's welcoming to everyone. That you don't have to come in dressed a certain way, that you don't have to come in with a certain way of thinking. You can just come in and you can just be loved and you can just be family. And we want to make sure that the doors are open to everyone and there's nothing stopping someone from coming in. With that being said, we believe there's a stigma on the traditional church building, and we want to make sure that we are a place that's open to everyone. Our vision is a three-part vision. Our vision is God, adventure, and love. And what we want to do with that is we want to be able to show people that God isn't this imaginary, invisible God, but He is a God who wants to be connected to you, and show Him how He is connected, how we have connected to Him in our life, and how He's changed our life. And that's part of how we want to be life-giving, in the way that we authentically live our lives, and in the way that we show part of our vision, love. We want to be able to show love to everyone. God, Jesus' second most important commandment is to love your neighbor as yourself.
Right.
And so we want to show that in everything that we do as a church. And then last, we want to be a church that helps people find their adventure. God has said that He has given us a life of abundance, but the enemy works every day to steal, kill, and destroy that life of abundance. So we want to help people in this community find that vision, that direction, that adventure for their life.
Yeah, and then as far as being generous, we really want to partner with our community officials, and we want to see where the need is in the city, and for them to give us those statistics and to say, this is where we need you the most, and this is what you can do. And we want to be able to go out into the community and fulfill those needs and really make ourselves known, to go back to that life giving and showing love of like, you're welcome here, and this is where you can find a church home.
Right, and then we want to be able to partner with all the churches around us without a denominational barrier. And we want to do that because we're all working toward the same goal. We want to be a church that if somebody comes through our doors and they don't feel at home, or they don't feel like that's the church for them, that we're connected with another church, that we could say, hey, maybe you should check out this church down the street, or this church, because we want them to inevitably find a church home where they can grow and thrive and just be moved forward. And we believe with those connections that we can make a bigger impact in the city. And so that's our heart, to make an inner connected web of churches that we can just work alongside and work with.
And as far as being teachable, we're so excited and so passionate and just really excited to be church planters in Westminster and to the surrounding communities, and just we've never done this before, and so we're just been kind of like winging it and like trying to learn off other people, and we've tried to make connections, which has been great, but we really need to know how to do this effectively, because first and foremost, this is for the lost to be saved, and so we want to make sure that we're doing it in a great way and doing it the way that we should be doing it, I guess. And so we know that ARC offers that. We know that when we were at the conference, they were talking so much about the playbook and running it and how it has been effective for all these years, and that's great. And then also that comes with that is community, because I don't know what it's going to be like to be the lead pastor and to be the planter, and then, he doesn't know what it's like to be the pastor's wife. And so just even getting that community from the coaches, of people that have been there, and people know what he's going through, they know what I'm going through. I need women, alongside of me. And so that community aspect is just huge for us. And so that's our Why ARC video. We're really excited. We love ARC, and so
thanks for taking the time.
Right.